Hello, guys. No, hi, guys.
Hello, people.
We're starting season 3 of Mr. Robot.
Yes, this is episode 1 of season 3. Hopefully, these first 5 episodes give me answers that I didn't get in season 2 because I still don't know what's happening.
Usually, the first half of the season confuses us.
Yeah, see, but like you can't do that because like season 2 still confused me and I didn't get any answers really. So like you need to explain it to me in season 3. So like you can't really confuse me more.
God knows in which way they're gonna give us answers.
I don't know.
Because like if we're watching through Elliot's eyes.
Let's not. Let's watch it through someone else's eyes. Let's have a new protagonist.
Why is he the narrator of this story? I don't understand.
Can we watch through someone's eyes who I trust? Can I be in Angela's head? Like, can I know what Whiterose told her? Can I know what she possibly could have told her?
I don't know. I know
Angela
in that episode it crossed my mind that Angela... I was editing episode 11.
Yeah, you texted me that.
It crossed my mind that Angela is just terrified. Fucking terrified and doing everything to... I mean, what they did to her, they just kidnapped her, took her to some house, made some tests, you know? Make her pass some tests, then talk to a creepy lady who told her all of that, you know? I mean, it doesn't have to be. It just, to me, it's very hard to imagine that Angela will be fine with people dying just because, I mean, maybe the reason is good enough, you know what I mean? Like, maybe it's for greater good or something like that. But still, I can't imagine, if it's not for the plan, you know what I mean? Like, I can't imagine Angela being for that plan. But we'll see.
I mean, again, we are still not quite even certain what she said to her, like what Whiterose told to Angela, because like she seemed convinced that when she tells this to Angela, that like Angela is gonna stop what she wanted to do, and like Angela was really adamant about exposing the Washington Township power plant, whatever it's called. I don't know what possibly she could have told her. She maybe told her, look, there's an apocalypse coming, something, and if we don't do this, I mean, I'll be like, then you're crazy. So I don't know.
Yeah, honestly, I can't figure it out. I can't think of anything.
No, I can't think of one single thing. But now,
especially, I don't think what Whiterose is doing is good. You know what I mean? Like, maybe it makes sense. I would probably understand why she's doing, what's her plan when I find out her plan, because like we don't know anything about her. I don't think like just stage 2 is her plan, because that's what Elliot's plan. Like, does she have other agenda? She has to have something different to gain from this. That's why she's helping Elliot and is on his side. You know what I mean? But I don't think, because it's like Mr. Robot is the one who's always making those plans. Yeah. And I don't think, like, I think she would kill anybody. I mean, she would kill Angela 90 days ago. Her expiration date, she's past her expiration date, you know? Yeah. She's not like a good person who would not harm others or do bad stuff. She would if she thinks it's a valid enough reason. But I don't think that's Angela.
Yeah.
You know? So that's very confusing to me.
Well, yes, that's why, like, I really need to know what she told her, because, like, it would, in my mind, for Angela to, like, be a part of this, like, it has to be much different than, like, what I thought it was, because I would not necessarily place that on Angela, like, that she would do this, but, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong there. I mean, I have to see Angela in this episode. I have to see how she functions. I have to see what she says.
Because Elliot is gonna was shot, and Terrell is gonna take him to Angela. He's probably gonna wake up in this episode. So maybe they're gonna talk. Maybe we're gonna have some scene or something with them, so we can figure out. Because, like, honestly, that is the only thing that comes to mind, that she's too scared to even think of it, you know?
Yeah.
But, like, she looked very convinced. She didn't look scared. But
and, like, what we know still, right, is that they want to blow up this place where they were transferring all the documents into, right? Mm-hmm. Like, they were about to blow it up or whatever, and they didn't want them to do it. And so, like, again, I think it would... I don't know if I would believe it that Angela would be alright with, like, collateral damage for any type of greater good.
So that's
because,
why I
like,
honestly think that it's not that.
it seemed to me like even Whiterose was telling her like that her mother and Elliot's father died for like a greater good or something.
Yeah, what
like
if I told yeah.
it seems unless Angela is like, let's say, going with it because like she wants to believe that it was for a greater good or something like that. I don't know. I don't
I can't
know.
imagine. I can't imagine for Angela, who lost her mother and suffered her entire life because of that, to be okay for some other people to die for the same cause.
Yeah.
That's impossible for me to imagine. I don't know what the greater good is, what that greater cause is, but still.
No, I don't
like
that.
If I lost a parent,
yeah,
like nothing would be good enough.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
If I suffered my entire life because of that greater good, when I don't think there is any greater good that would be good enough for me, you know?
Yeah.
So like,
and also just like that, you know, playing God and like you decide who can die and who cannot die.
And whose expiration date
Yeah,
passed.
no, I don't like that. I don't respect that.
I mean, again, Whiterose, good character.
Oh, great character.
Great character, very interesting, very compelling. Really want to know more about her.
Yeah.
Do I have some feelings for her?
I don't have any loving feelings towards
That's what I
her.
mean.
Like, you know, I love watching her scenes because I think she, especially with, what is his name? Price? Especially with him, I think they're very, like, compelling. I don't feel any type of love for her, honestly, and I feel a lot of love for Angela.
Yeah,
so,
but
like,
honestly, when like Price told her something, like you know, remember in that episode?
It was so good. It was so funny.
I was so rooting for him.
Yeah, I know. It was so fun. Like when he said, "Time's up." Time's up.
Bitch.
That was so funny to me. I don't know. That was so fucking funny. Anyways, look, we are speculating too much for people who really don't know what's happening. Yeah. Like we are making.
We also had Dom and Darlene.
Yeah.
I will not forget to mention them.
I didn't forget. I was just occupied with.
And we had them. I mean, we got nowhere really at this point. Still think Dom is fascinating at this point with Darlene. I mean, Darlene is behaving exactly how you expected her to behave.
Yeah.
Is she gonna? I just don't know. That's what I have a feeling like. Dom is gonna get through to her. I don't know in which ways, you know.
Well, I mean, I think the whole point now of showing her these pictures is to like make her see that they have a lot more than we thought. Again, I don't think they have necessarily connected the dots. I don't think they know who is doing what, like what Elliot is here, like what his purpose is. I think they just know, let's say, okay, this one is important. You know, he connects to multiple groups here.
Honestly, it didn't seem to me like that.
I don't know. I feel like that's why they showed it to Darlene. I feel like they are basically now gambling.
Yeah, but like maybe, but like it was connected perfectly. Like two people who did that thing at the end are the main focus, and like it spreads from there.
I don't know. Maybe because like why would they didn't show her? What, they have everything figured out and they just show her?
They don't have any evidence. Concrete evidence. They need some evidence. So if she would talk, they would have some evidence.
Maybe.
If she would give them something.
I mean, why would she? Literally, why would she talk?
Well, we'll see.
Do they know that that's her brother? Do they know that Elliot is her brother?
Yeah,
they do.
I do believe it.
Well, I mean, that's one way to get to her. Just like, well, if you tell us this, then we'll get Elliot some type of like immunity or whatever. I don't know.
I think she's in a very low place. Honestly, it's not hard to imagine that they can manipulate her. I don't mean like that she would now betray all of them and save her own ass and this and that. I don't mean it that way, but like I feel like they, at least from that's the a feeling I had in the last episode because of Cisco dying, and she has been feeling very low about herself for past few episodes before that, you know. So I had a feeling that somehow they could manipulate her into. Dom.
Yeah.
Only Dom.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Especially because Dom's approach to her is like, you know, we're the same. I guess we'll see what happens with that. Look, we have the episode. Let's watch. Let's see. I mean, we could be just wrong about everything right now, and we'll find out soon. But we talked for
And
like
we
20
usually
minutes.
are in this show.
Yeah, yeah.
There's something between us. I can see it.
It's a fate.
In front of you. You're not seeing what's
He
above
really
you.
loves him.
Interesting.
This is going to be affecting our economy in ways that are.
How do they do this with Barack Obama? Is it the deep fake? What is it?
They're gonna try and get rid of me again, and I need you to not let them.
Did we find out something more about his father?
I don't know if it's gonna be concretely for this episode because it's been a year since the last season, so like it's more for the whole season maybe. I mean, usually the shows do that.
No. No.
No, they shows don't do that.
No, sorry, I was telling you, would it make a difference or usually there for greater good? No, it would not make a difference.
It's so loud. Honestly, Mr. Robert knew that Elliot would not be for the plan. Like,
That's why he
how
was
is-
hiding all of
I
this.
know, but like, how is Angela gonna be for the plan?
Fucking.
It's like you're gonna get a free milkshake, you lucky dog.
I'll take chocolate, please.
Oh, sorry, sir. That offer is only valid on your next visit.
I don't understand.
Those are the rules.
What are the rules? Literally.
Well, I'd be happy to add a milkshake to your order for $12.95.
What?
Not about the money,
I don't understand.
not the principle.
Sir, there's nothing I can do.
Calm down.
Who is
Who is
he?
he,
Is he a new
really?
character?
Screaming isn't going to help the situation, is it?
I love how he sees in the front of the line and not
I
moving.
agree. That's not good. Is he dead?
Elliot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's like a doctor.
Thank God you're here. I don't know how we got from this.
This wasn't what I meant. My safekeeping.
Please just tell me. I need to know. Is he going to live?
Who are you?
Doctors are en route.
Okay, so he's not a doctor.
They're about 2 minutes out. Camera. Pushing on his stomach like that. That's not helping things. You might want to stop that.
I can't read like that.
Angela.
Angela Moss.
Okie doke.
He's so nonchalant with everything.
And I'm fascinated by the greatest unsolved mystery.
Which one?
Do we see reality as it is?
Or as we are?
If I close my eyes and imagine, if I close my eyes, I can imagine that everything we experience, everything we see, think, and do is unfolding simultaneously in a parallel universe. And if so, how many copies of ourselves exist? And might our mental states be conjoined for better or worse?
I think they are both incredibly unstable people.
True.
Let me run stage 2 for you. Have I ever told you that Mr. Alderson's father used to work for us on this project? Unbeknownst to him, of course. In fact, it was his great engineering work that led to some of our early successes. What an extraordinary coincidence. Now his son works for us after so many years.
Oh, wait. Think about this, what?
Don't believe in coincidence.
Exactly.
Yes, I don't.
Makes sense.
Why you misunderstand Mr. Alderson's value. It was his impassioned plea to destroy E-Corp that presented us with the opportunity to set our plan in motion, and it has taken his relentless determination since to continue it. We may possess the necessary tools, but what we do not have is his unadulterated, focused rage. And after Mr. Alderson completes the great work that we need from him, then he can die for us. Just like his father.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Am I?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know actually.
What did we miss? Did you see anything?
Yes, but I don't know what it was.
If I'm alive, I must have been right. None of it was real. I'm the one in control.
Is Angela here?
The one with the power.
Yeah, probably.
But why doesn't it feel that way?
You're awake.
Girl, can we like
The electricity's still out.
explain some things?
It was real. It actually happened. The gun.
Slow down. You've been shot.
And like that, my power's gone too.
I just did what they told me to do. I was scared.
Angela, you have to tell me how I got here.
If you tell the police anything, they're gonna kill me. They made that very clear.
And I have to go there.
Go where?
I need to find her.
Who?
Sarah.
Crazy? He shot me.
They're trying to blow up People Corp's recovery facility.
Hold on.
I have to stop them.
How can you be so sure that that's what they're doing?
Where is Terrell? And something else is off.
If you ask me again to figure it out, I don't know.
That is Mr. Robot. I don't feel it. Is it possible that the bullet killed him
I don't think so.
and not me?
Nope.
Wishful thinking.
The mark of the beast is the mark of the elite.
That's on TV. So
One
yeah.
world government is a myth.
Oh, Elliot. Hey, let your visitor know I got plenty of vacant apartments. We gotta get some of these things rented, or else
Visitor?
we're all gonna get screwed. Whoever's in your apartment, just tell them we're running a special.
Him.
Utilities included.
He said him.
Tyrell?
He said him.
Yeah, tell him.
Oh, I understand. Like you're really.
Fuck have you been?
Shouldn't be here.
How?
How are you not?
Why are you walking?
I mean, they can only keep her for so long.
40.
You can't just disappear on me for days and not say anything.
I have to go.
I need to talk to you about something.
I mean, the FBI would definitely.
Cisco's dead.
Oh.
Dark Army turned on us. They killed him, and I think I'm next.
Honestly, for a second, I thought she was gonna find the evidence.
What did you tell them? The FBI?
God,
Why would
you're a
she?
shitty brother. You know that. I could have been dead, Elliot.
He really just has to. What did you tell
What
me?
is this about, anyway? Stage 2? Stage 2 is your plan, isn't it? What is stage 2?
The femtocell you had Angela install.
Yeah, so that was for a hack on the FBI.
That wasn't the only reason. Created a backdoor inside Evil Corp.
Should we be speaking about this?
That's housing their recovery program.
Like,
All their backup paper records, titles, deeds, loan documents.
This is what you meant by finishing off Evil Corp. They'd have no chance at rebuilding their database. You were planning this with them all along behind my back.
No, it wasn't like that.
Because you didn't think I'd go along with it? Killing all of those people?
It wasn't me!
but like, shouldn't FBI be keeping eyes on Darlene? Shouldn't they be following her wherever she's going? Like, this is all.
I mean, shouldn't they have eyes on Elliot as well?
Exactly. Are we not thinking about this, people?
Times like these, I really wish I had a mute button for life.
God, I thought I pressed something.
Isn't that better?
Actually, yeah, it is.
It's gonna take forever before this is over.
I could just win it for
I was just about to say. This fucking enter boy.
You that remind me, I was a cyber PC finalist.
Yeah, in middle school. If we don't
Cool.
make the top 3, we're not going to make.
Oh my god, that's the.
That's the whole. The guy from the beginning, I see nothing.
Yeah, maybe. Oh,
You-
maybe she's paranoid.
I see them. Stay calm. If it's Dark Army, it's me they want, not you.
Okay.
You having an attack?
Girl, don't go anywhere where he can see you. You're gonna have a panic attack.
army everywhere. I saw the name done. Please.
Don't.
Oh, they run.
I mean, they were already having eyes on her if she called.
Once I hijack the domain, I can shut down their access before the Dark Army notices.
Darlene!
Elliot.
I'm almost done. I shut the back door. I just have to uninstall.
Stand up and walk with us.
Why did you not think this was gonna happen? Like, they saw the Dark Army. Why did you not think they were gonna stop you before you can actually do anything? What was the thought process
what do you
there?
mean? They did see them?
Yeah, well, he said, yes, they're here for me, not for you. You saw, well, of course they're gonna stop you before you're able to do it. Like, what was the thought process there? Who did she call? She literally has no one.
It's them I want to see.
Get in.
We're good, man.
You're not. That car she's eyeballing is FBI. They're following you. Been following you since you left the apartment. You're gonna want to get in.
Oh, that's
Does
him.
Darlene know that they're following them? Or that they're following
My
them?
laptop should be on the floor right below everything.
That's the guy from the beginning.
Yeah.
Look, the motor vehicle lookup tool, would you?
Looks a bit like Lola.
Yeah.
A little bit.
But hey, gas prices
Maybe
are
it's
down
just
right
mustache.
now. Taxis are a premium, so you know.
He has that, like, charming and also a bit psychotic, possibly, look.
Elliot, do me a favor, would you?
Yeah, definitely.
Lead to the license
Psychotic,
plate
100%. You can
department.
feel it already.
7482.
Yeah. Okay. I see the lights blinking. Thank you, guys.
Can't believe this worked.
All right. Who wants barbecue?
I shut the back door.
Why would you go do a thing like that?
I'm calling this operation off.
You sure you want to do that? We've gone to great lengths.
It's not negotiable. And if there's a problem with my request, you can get with me. No, maybe.
She believes that a plan lives or dies by its creator. So, if you want it dead, so be it.
So that's it?
That's it.
I want confirmation.
From her. You know that bullet we took out of you?
We can put it back in.
We can easily put it right back in.
Honestly, it's better just rather than him with like Angela or Darlene.
I mean,
Before you end up
they already are.
It's over. They're calling off stage 2.
Really?
I mean, if they are, they have something else.
Yeah.
So, can't be just like that. So
Just like that.
let's think about this, boys and girls.
We'd both be dead if they wanted to stop us. It tends to be their response when they disagree with you.
You want to bury your head in the sand, be my guest. But my eyes were stinging like fucking up there.
Darlene's right. I can't trust them. This was too easy. But at least I stopped them. For now, I can go home knowing that. But was she right about me? Am I
Final
sticking my head in
sale.
the sand?
Everything must go.
Did my revolution just bury our minds instead of freeing them? Encrypting Evil Corp's data was meant to empower us. Instead, it left us powerless,
Literally.
scaring us into even more submission.
Talking out loud?
Cloud9 didn't get rid of the invisible hand.
What he is talking out loud.
Turned it into a fist that punched us in the dick. And like a botnet, the fear I created is spreading so fast it's practically airborne. It swallowed us whole, digested us, and now we're stuck in its asshole waiting to be dumped out. And while we're here, they're having their way with us. They packaged a fight in the product. Turned our dissent to intellectual property. Televising our revolution with commercial breaks. They backdoored into our minds and robbed our truth, refurbished the facts, then marked up the price. This is what they do. This is what they're good at. This is their greatest trick.
They're trying to take that away, and now they're losing us. Yeah,
Next step. You know what the next step is?
Lobotomizing us into their virtual reality horror show.
Why? They can take away your power, and I am not talking about your electricity.
And this all started because I tried to hide from society. Remember? Fuck society. Yeah, well, I fuck society, all right. I reset it to zero, and if I don't do anything about it, it'll continue to grow in this malignant way. And that's what I'm afraid of the most. This dark future that I set into motion. Who knows what could come from this?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What if instead of fighting back, we cave, give away our privacy for security, exchange dignity for safety, trade in revolution for repression? What if we choose weakness over strength?
These are not the people that made our country great. These are the people that are destroying our country.
They'll even have us build our own prison. This is what they wanted all along. For us to buy in on our worst selves. And I just made it easier for them. I didn't start a revolution. I just made us docile enough for their slaughtering. And I can stand here and blame Evil Corp and every other conglomerate out there for taking advantage of us. Blame the FBI, NSA, CIA for letting them get away with this. Blame all the world's leaders for aiding and abetting them. Blame Adam Smith for inventing modern-day capitalism in the first fucking place. Blame money for dividing us. Blame us for letting it. But none of that's true. The truth is, I'm the one to blame. I'm the problem. This was my fault. All of it. I did this.
Sir,
We're back.
we're closing up. I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
I did a job at Evil Corp.
What?
I need to find a way to fix what I did. You need to give me a job there. I need you to keep an eye on me.
I mean, that's the most important one.
Literally step number fucking one.
You need to tell me
And I'm not me.
if I'm ever him. If anyone can tell,
It's you.
it's you.
Why do you think I can tell?
You know me better than anyone. Right now. It's the only person I can trust. Sorry.
What happened before? When we kissed. That was a mistake.
Really?
If you're wondering if this hurts, yeah, it hurts a lot, but I get it. I've known Angela since I was 8. This is what she does. She doesn't love the people who love her. She loves the people who don't. This is her power saver mode. What's wrong?
I don't know, Angela. What is happening, girl?
I'll tell you something.
Tell me. Oh my god, if they cut off before she tells him.
What?
What Whiterose told her?
What if I told you we could make it like none of this ever happened?
You mean Part 9?
No, not just that. I mean everything. Including what happened to our parents.
Not even joking, they were talking about parallel universes in the beginning. We're not going that far.
Would you be willing to sacrifice for that?
What?
Angela, what you're talking about? That's not possible.
Girl.
What if I told you it is?
Parallel universes?
I hope not.
How?
What were they saying in the beginning? I have to go back to that.
Can you stay here tonight? It's been a rough couple of months. Just make me feel safe.
Aww.
Quirky.
No, girl. What? Don't do that. Is Elliot not gonna be there? Is Elliot not gonna be there?
Oh, Elliot's not gonna be... Or Elliot's gonna be Mr. Robot. Bababushi.
Elliot?
Is he...
Yeah, he's Mr. Robot.
Oh, he's Mr. Robot.
It's me.
Oh! What? She's gonna talk to him now? Do you need him?
I need to get dressed. And then we'll go.
I just... If I could have like 10 minutes in Angela's brain for me to comprehend this now,
What just happened?
I would love that. Baby girl.
Did you convince him stage 2 is over?
That's been taken care of.
We need to pick up Darlene. She should be a part of this.
No. In fact, you need to stay away from her. We can't trust her. She helped Elliot close the back door.
Come again?
What is happening?
She did what? The back door is closed.
Yes.
Why are you so calm about this?
We're gonna find a way to get back on the network.
Is that all?
We'll be fine.
This isn't about the back door. It's about him. Anything we do, he will try to slow us down. As long as he exists, he will stop us.
What is happening?
No, not even a fucking joke. I think that they're trying to make a parallel universe. Not even a fucking joke. Because
What are
like...
you talking about?
I have to go back to that scene.
In case Elliot comes back.
What? Baby girl, you can't do this
What is happening?
after he says you're the only one I trust.
How do you know that you're not talking to him right now?
Your eyes. You know you're trying to look away.
When I saw him earlier tonight, he was all hell-bent on not doing this. How'd you change his mind?
You have to remember he woke up with a gunshot wound in his stomach.
Something's rotten about all this. When we spoke earlier, he was looking at me like we'd never met.
You brought me in to manage him. And that's exactly what I've done. Nothing else matters, does it?
I'm very confused.
I'm gonna get him a job at Evil Corp. Doesn't hurt to have him on the inside, given our situation.
Are you sure he's good to go?
Does he look like he's good to go?
Actually, for them, he's great.
But he's always so dramatic. He's gonna cry now.
You have to understand, I thought you were dismantling our project. You were ruining our whole mission that we sacrificed for. It's hard to build.
Don't worry, he understands.
What? I'm messing with you. Just trying to break the ice a little. Come on. Still have plenty of work to do.
What is happening?
Touch. I remember touch. I gotta ask. What is in this for you? Why are you doing this?
Like I told you before, I'm not going to talk to you like I talked to Elliot.
It's precisely that you're besties with him that I'm trying to understand how you can lie to him so blatantly.
How could I be lying to him? I'm literally looking right at him.
You were taking advantage of Elliot's, let's call it, unique condition.
He started this, didn't he? I'm just helping him finish it. Isn't that what you do?
If you want me to keep on doing what it is that I do, we're gonna have to trust each other. Right now, Angela, I do not trust you.
The feeling is mutual.
So I'm gonna ask you one more time. Why exactly are you doing all of this?
Well, doing what? Now I don't understand.
Now you don't understand.
Evil Corp killed my mom. My whole life, I've always wanted justice for her death. But how do you bring justice to a conglomerate as untouchable as Evil Corp? I thought I would never win. Even after I found out about your crazy plan, I still couldn't believe it was possible. Not until I met Whiterose. It wasn't until she opened my eyes that I could see how all of the damage that they've caused could finally be undone.
My girl, it sounds like we joined the fucking cult.
When we succeed, a whole new world will be born. It's like the power's back on.
Not even joking, I had to go back and see what they were talking about with the parallel universes. I mean, it sounds ridiculous, but like, what does she mean undo?
When I close my eyes, I can imagine that everything we experience, everything we see, think, and do is unfolding simultaneously in a parallel universe. And if so, how many copies of ourselves exist? And might our mental states be conjoined for better or worse?
I mean, they didn't tell me anything, but like when they mentioned parallel universes, I was like, why the fuck are we talking about parallel universes now? And then when Angel said, what if it could all be undone?
In a parallel universe.
I don't fucking know.
I mean, it just, to me, I'm not saying that I don't like stories of parallel universe in a shows like Fringe, not a show like a Mr. Robot.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
I mean, just saying.
Yeah.
I would not like that. It would not make sense. Like, imagine watching first season and then you go to, you know, but sometimes shows do that, like turn the whole story around in some point in the show.
Yeah.
Like the show was not from the beginning seemed to be like that. At least not to me.
Yeah.
Like ever. It was about society, not about parallel universe.
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god. This is exactly what I expected when I said we're not gonna get any answers. But beginning of the season, we just got more questions.
Yeah, but like, look, I didn't think like I was gonna come out of this episode being like, oh, parallel universe.
Me neither.
Like,
honestly, me neither.
I did not expect that part, you know? Did I think they're gonna tell? No, I said like in the next 5 episodes they have to give me something. So I didn't think they were gonna like give me much in this episode, which they did. They just confused me further.
Much more, honestly.
I am so confused right now.
Oh god, let's start with the Whiterose. I mean,
which part?
She was minister at that point. When she talked about Elliot's father, in my opinion, that was a very good moment. We got something confirmed, let's say. We always talked about that was his plan. Something he already had in mind, something he worked on.
Yeah, we thought like Elliot was just like, let's say, finishing his father's work, basically. That's what we kind of always... I mean, although someone did mention, so like I think we were off there, because like we kept saying that because his father said there's not going to be any debt. Remember?
Any debt? Okay.
When he said that to his wife, and that's why we thought that he was the one that wanted to start all this, but he just said that in the terms of like there's not going to be any debt because like I'm not going to take the money.
Doesn't matter what was the reason why we thought it, honestly.
Yeah, but like...
I mean, I had that in my mind since season 1. And it makes sense to me because like this is a big motivator and like this is a huge plan that Elliot has.
Yeah.
And his father, I mean, maybe we're off, maybe this, but I don't think, like Whiterose said, it's not a coincidence.
Yeah, that like a person that was working on this kind of, that I think he said like that he didn't know that he was what he was working on or something like that. Maybe he didn't say exactly. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that part. But like, you know, how interesting that now his son is the one that's like doing this whole thing, and like it can't be a coincidence.
Yeah.
So of course it always comes back somehow to Elliot's father.
And he said that like that they need Elliot and that they want to use the motivator that he has.
Yeah.
Which is rage, basically. Anger, whatever. I don't. At the end, she said that Elliot's gonna die for them, just like his father died.
Again, they keep saying how their parents died for some cause or whatever.
In their eyes, that's the cause. That's a good enough cause for them.
Yes, and like now what the cause is, I don't know. Maybe the show is just trying to, because kind of they blatantly said it. Maybe they're just trying to make you believe like that's the case, like maybe to throw you off. I don't know, but like because Angela said to Elliot something along the lines of like, what if this could all be undone? And then he said like, 5'9", just like what Trenton said, like, I found a way to undo this whole thing that we did like for 5'9". But Angela said no, like everything, our parents and all that, you know, how do you undo that? How do you undo death? You know, you don't undo that. There's no such thing as like a time machine, nor do I think they're like going there. That would be too fucking far off, because like that has no base in reality. But like a parallel universe technically has some base in reality, but I also don't think, like you said, it seems too sci-fi. like the show never presented itself to be so outside of like what we consider reality, you know. I mean, they always mention something about like reality, and I think Whiterose mentioned it with the previous episode, one of the previous episodes, whatever, to Angela, like that you can create something out of sheer will, or something along those lines. I think she said that. If what they are doing in the Washington power plant, whatever they are trying to do, if it has something to do with like parallel universes, I don't know what to fucking call it, but like let's say something in that realm, but like maybe something that would not be that, like creating their own reality. But that's too, I don't understand that, honestly. But like the way that they speak, it sounds like we're going somewhere.
God, they're in a fucking cult. There.
I don't
Literally,
know. Like,
that's it. That's how they speak about it.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. And like, because like when Angela said that, like that is the only thing that comes to mind, and then she mentioned.
I mean, you also went back to the scene when Prime Minister and the other guy walked by the scientists who were talking about
parallel universe.
And also in the beginning,
but again, that could just be there's a word for that. What is the word I'm looking for? Red herring, is that what it's called? Where they like want to make you think in that direction, just to throw you off to what it actually is. Like if you concentrate too much on like a parallel universe or whatever, like they're gonna throw you off with something. Again, it seems very far-fetched to what Mr. Robot was so far, which was very like rooted in society and politics and everything.
It had some elements that were not exactly explained, like Elliot, but I'm fine. I was always fine with those elements. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like that's not like fantasy. That's a mental condition. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like that's not something that can't be explained. And like again, a parallel universe, sure, technically, you know, all the particles, like physics would
This even sounds ridiculous.
Yes, but like technically like there's so many particles in this universe that it's like never ending. So like at some point you could say that like those particles would unite in such a way that it creates a parallel universe. Again, it's very
proven?
No, like you can't fucking prove it.
Exactly.
But like it's not it's a thing that you can't disprove as well, you know? I think.
Well, to
me, I have not studied fucking physics, you know, but
yeah, sure, but to me that's still sci-fi in my eyes.
That is, I don't know, and so, I don't think that we are gonna approach this situation with like, if someone else was doing this, like if Angela in all her grief thought like it could be possible that she like can somehow create a parallel universe, I'll be like, okay, fine, like that's not gonna happen, but like she's working through her grief or whatever, that would be fine for me. But like because it's Whiterose,
exactly,
and Whiterose is very smart, like I don't think Whiterose is like delusional,
yeah,
and so like I don't know.
And we also had a scene, what was the thing at the beginning of the episode just before Mr. Robot popped up on the screen.
She was at the nuclear power plant, and then we were going through I don't know what you call it, and then we went through Elliot's eyes, and that was really good, like, sequence. But like, I was like looking at it, I was like thinking maybe I see something now. I mean, if I was supposed to see something, I'm not well equipped in the knowledge of like hardware and like a nuclear power plant for me to like see something. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know anything. But like, let's just say I'm gonna think in that direction. I'm gonna think in the direction of some type of alternate reality, but like that has more base in reality than what I think it is. Maybe I just can't figure it out, what they still want to do. Because like a parallel universe seems like ridiculous. Like it just seems, I don't know how they would introduce that to the show that would make sense to me. Not like make sense, but like, how do we go down this path? You know what I mean? Like, how do we go down that path?
Honestly, I have no words. I'm gonna have to wait and see what they're gonna do.
Again, they could just be wanting to, like, let's say, throw us off with what we think. I don't know. But like, so far, that's the only thing I got out of this whole situation. And that's like, let's say, the only thing of like for Angela's character now that is going, let's say, kind of against Elliot. And that
she's been brainwashed.
Yeah.
Literally, she doesn't look like herself.
Either that, or because like we kept thinking, what could have Whiterose possibly told her? And Whiterose, she was saying like, what if I tell you again that your mother and everyone's parent, whatever, died for a reason, like for something. And like, I would say fuck off. But like, if she somehow convinced Angela that they were working on potentially undoing all the harm that was done by all the big conglomerates, even in a fucking parallel universe, it's not. What do you mean that there's like not gonna be conglomerates, that like capitalism is like not the. Are we destroying capitalism in a parallel universe? Like creating a new universe that is not gonna.
It's fascinating to me that Angela would believe in all of that.
That's
she just said she would never she was funny to think that she is able to somehow
destroy them,
destroy evil corp, but she is fully believes
exactly
that there can be a parallel universe where they could redone.
What if she showed her proof? What if Whiterose, remember there was the dead fish in the tank?
If
there was a dead fish in the tank. What if like Whiterose like took the fucking dead fish somehow and like, I don't know, did something to her and like now the fish is fucking alive. Like we took the fish from a parallel universe. I don't fucking know. Like this is ridiculous. I'm like this.
Like what show are we watching?
I don't know. Like
I am honestly speechless. I really have to wait and see what they're gonna do with this.
Because
I have nothing to tell you about this. Honestly, like very confused, very fucking confused. My girl Darlene, the sanest here. You know?
Oh my god, that's easy. Like, that was fucking easy to me. First, I was afraid. I keep being afraid of people around Elliot wearing wires. Like, she was there for Elliot and, like, she was
honestly
speaking to him about stage 2. And I was like...
No, for a second when I saw her that she's in part, because, like, again, the entire time I'm constantly thinking that she could be manipulated.
Yeah.
Into bringing some evidence.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I don't think she's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna save my own ass. That's not what I'm thinking, you know?
No, it could just be saying, look, you're all in over your heads. We've
can't
got
do this.
you.
She's
like,
terrified of evil corp.
If you help us, we're
gonna
like
protect you.
Yes, and protect your Elliot and everything, whatever. Like we can give you yes.
You can see how terrified the Dark Army she is.
Yeah. And like if your option is like your brother dying also by the Dark Army or him ending up in jail, you know, it's kind of a no-brainer. Also, I would not even feel safe in jail with Dark Army. Like they have people everywhere.
Yeah,
they would just
but
shiv
like
me in fucking jail.
Maybe she believes that they could that this way they could bring them down if she gives them enough evidence against them. You know.
Yeah.
It's like this way they can bring them down, and she can help with it, and that's honestly would be something where I saw her story going.
Yeah.
Because I don't see her story going down the parallel universe part, honestly. But this is something, and when I was like, why did we suddenly skipped the part where Elliot is coming into his apartment, you know.
Mm-hmm.
and she's there.
Mm-hmm.
Like the last thing we saw her, she saw a big board. The next thing, she's in Elliot's apartment, and immediately they started talking about something. So immediately I was confused what is happening, and then they went.
I mean, they went then to like close the back door or whatever, and
She was then even angry that
whatever.
he didn't tell her that stage 2 is his plan or something like that. But like it wasn't him who was
yeah, I
playing
mean, he
that
said
plan.
like
that
it wasn't really me. And the thing is, Darlene called someone in the bathroom, and she has literally no one in this fucking world.
And
except like
say?
Let's say Elliot. She said something like, you have to help me.
Yeah,
like Dark Army is here.
Yeah.
Whatever. She was terrified.
Yeah.
And like the only person that she would call would be Dom, because like she is FBI, and you would think like, you know, FBI could protect you because they also need you. And like the FBI could protect you because like they are outside technically, like they have to be following both Darlene and Elliot, like we know this, like they work on following them.
No, that makes sense to me.
I think Darlene is
also
like,
considering that we know that like something's gonna happen between Dom and Darlene.
Yeah.
So they are gonna be in some way on the same side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I guess.
But like I always thought that Dom is gonna be on the wrong side. I mean wrong, right? I don't know. It's all weird.
What is wrong and right
Literally.
at this point? I don't know what's happening. That's the problem.
In my mind,
I think
Whiterose is the wrong part of this whole thing.
Well, I mean, it sounds ridiculous. It just sounds ridiculous, like the notion of potentially creating a new reality. It sounds ridiculous to me. It sounds.
We have to continue with something else because
like that has
say.
Again no base in reality. I think they just might want to like make us think in that direction, and it's gonna be something that's like
the thing is
more plausible. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The thing is there has to be something huge because there is something that Whiterose wants to do.
Yeah.
Like there is a big, huge reason behind all of this. They've been building this place.
Whiterose believes like that people should have died for that.
There is, and this plan has been made for decades.
Yeah.
And stage 2 is just their like window.
Yeah.
For making it.
Yeah.
So like stage 2 is nothing to them, you know, just like it's gonna help their plan become a reality.
Yeah.
So it has to be big. Not like it's gonna be a parallel universe big.
That like seems. I don't know. Like the show could take a turn, but also like it never gave me any indication that it's gonna like
nothing.
Because the thing that it's like the basis of it, the root of it is like society. This is sci-fi.
Yeah.
Like this is pure sci-fi. So like I don't know. We'll have to see where we go through this scene. Like we're gonna watch every other episode now with like that in mind in some type of way, and then we'll see what we get from that, because like I really don't know, and like there is no way for me to fucking know it's episode 1 of season 3. Like this is like they just sprung this on me. Like what do you mean parallel? I don't know. But yes, we have, I guess, I don't know what year this came out in. Season 3, I guess Trump has been elected president now.
Definitely.
I like that whole like beginning portion of.
He was elected 2016.
I think 2016. So like I'm gonna assume it came out in 2016.
17.
Yeah, 2017. So like Trump is this point president. I like the whole beginning portion with like Elliot's political voiceover and the whole Trump campaign and like people and violence and everything. I thought it was really. See, like that is what Mr. Robot is kind of about. Yeah. So like that made sense. I was like, oh, this is where we are. I feel comfortable there. You know, I like those. Yeah. I like those inner monologues that he has, and like he was talking about. You know, who is to blame? How far can we blame? Like, are we blaming the start of capital? That was at the end, yeah.
That was
like, it all kind of connects to me.
Yeah, that was later. Before that, the Dark Army got to them.
Yeah.
Another confusing moment, if he knew the Dark Army is there.
Yeah, why? Like, he said, like, they're here for me, they're not here for you.
Because, like...
I mean, he did say that he wants to meet with Whiterose, so, like, I guess he closed the back door. He still did it. Like, he just needed to uninstall something. Yeah. But he said, like, when they were taking them, and they told them to, like, walk until whatever, he said something along the lines of, like, well, I want to meet with them. Like, I want to, because, like, he wants to meet with Whiterose
to be sure that it's done.
Yeah, and so they met with this new character that we have, who is very
Lalo guy,
very kind of Lalo-ish. Yeah, like he is, you know, he is that type. He's very charismatic, and there's that look behind his eyes. There's a bit psychopathic as well. So I'm very interested of him in this season. He seems like he could be a fun character to have. But yes, we got into his car and went wherever the fuck we went, the barbecue place.
Yeah.
Where basically he was like, fine, it's done. Like, where stage 2 is over, because like Whiterose said something on the lines of like, the plan lives and dies by its creator. So like if Elliot doesn't want to do the plan anymore, then the plan is done and over. I think maybe, I don't know if Whiterose, if she is like betting on Angela and Elliot / like Mr. Robot,
I think it's
taking over and like still doing the part of the plan or
yeah,
whatever.
I mean, she did say that what's gonna take them to this whole plan is Elliot's anger. So I think she thinks that like that part of him is gonna win at the end always, because like it's what's driving him.
I mean, yes, and like didn't Mr. Robot said, or Angela as well, actually to Mr. Robot, like that she is just like that Elliot started this plan, she is just like pushing him to finish it or something on that line. Like, isn't that what you're doing as well? Just like basically that part of him pushing him to finish this whole plan or something. Elliot asked Angela to like keep an eye on him and like tell him when he becomes Mr. Robot, because like she is the only person that he can trust. And when he said that, I'm like, damn it. Like, this is not gonna be good now. I was like, fuck, Angela is not gonna tell you. Because, like, right now, she wants what Mr. Robot wants. Why? Still, you know, we're still iffy on that fact. What is confusing to me, also I might be misremembering things, but they mentioned, I think when they were speaking, I think Angela said it, when, like, it was supposed to be Mr. Robot, I think she said Evil Corp. And, like, when it's Elliot, we like turn the words E-Corp into Evil Corp, but when it's not, I think they say E-Corp. So I'm not quite sure what that was. Maybe when it's Mr. Robot as well, they say Evil Corp, but I just like missed that.
Yeah.
But like if it's not something to be missed, like if it's something intentional, could Elliot be aware of what's happening and just like playing along as if it's not aware? Because like we know that those two are kind of going back and forth. And Elliot was able to, let's say, be aware when Mr. Robot didn't think that he was aware at the end of season 2. Like, that could be a thing that could be happening now this season.
Maybe, but I honestly kind of think that he has full faith in Angela.
What if he has, like, full faith in Angela in the terms of, like, Angela is not gonna do something to harm him? Like, that the things that she is doing, she will be doing because she also thinks that that's, like, what would be of benefit to him. But he could think that she has been, let's say, brainwashed to believe that something that is not good is good, you know? So, like, maybe he's...
He didn't get that flash.
I mean, me neither.
I don't know why,
me
because, like, everything that happened between them in that scene...
No.
To me, did not seem like she has been brainwashed, or that he would think that she has been brainwashed.
No, but, like, if
just
he is
like
aware
that,
now...
That's what I think. I don't think
like,
he's
he now
aware,
sees something.
because I think he fully have faith in Angela... that she, you know what I mean?
Well, yes, but like when he said that, he did, and then like Mr. Robot woke up, and like if he is now aware, then he's like, oh, actually, Angela is doing something that I didn't think she was doing, you know? Like, let's see now how Elliot functions after he wakes up or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, let's see what happens then. Like, maybe, because like I don't think we did this at the end of season 2. We did that whole part where Elliot was aware while Mr. Robot didn't know that he was aware. Yeah. And I don't think that's like a one-off. I think he could find a way to do that again. Like, always. I think they already introduced that like concept of Elliot being able to, let's say, be aware while Mr. Robot doesn't know that. Yeah. And like maybe he is aware now. That's kind of what I thought because of the whole Evil Corp thing. Mm-hmm. Like when he said Evil Corp, I think Angela actually said Evil Corp. And like again, we hear E-Corp when it's anyone besides Elliot. Like that was always our, like, let's say we knew where we were at with that. Someone needs to remind me, but I don't know if you can, because like if you tell me that we never hear Evil Corp when it's just Mr. Robot, I mean we don't have many scenes where it's just Mr. Robot, not like Elliot. I don't think it was Evil Corp. I think because like in the beginning that's what they said for Elliot. Like he said he basically, when they say E Corp, his mind just like immediately translates that to Evil Corp, and Angela said like, I promised that I'm gonna get him a job at Evil Corp. And Angela always says E Corp because like she worked there for like the entirety of season 2, and like she kept saying E Corp in my mind. So like when she said Evil Corp, that's like, that sounded weird. That can be a coincidence, I think. I don't know, maybe we just didn't have enough scenes of Mr. Robot, maybe because it's still Elliot's body, so like it can be translated.
I don't know, we'll find out. I mean, that would, if it's only Elliot, that would then make sense that he is awake.
Yeah.
But like I didn't think that he would be awake. I thought that that's gonna be a scene. But like maybe just a scene where we find out that he was awake the entire time and we didn't know.
Yeah, that would make sense again, because we did that at the end of season 2.
I thought that was gonna happen. I just thought that like
you were gonna know when that happens.
It's gonna be shocking for Elliot to find that we're gonna see his reaction.
Okay.
I didn't see it's gonna be like this, you know?
Maybe.
I thought that we were gonna see his reaction because like I think he would be very fucking hurt. Like I think
just like what he said when
he said a second ago that like she is the only person that knows him, that she is the basically only person that he can trust.
Yeah, but like the show could like, would they put more emphasis on like, let's say, surprising the audience that Elliot is actually there? Or would they put more emphasis on it? I mean, we could, sure, but like we could go, let's say, back.
Yeah, we could.
To like find out that he was aware there and saw this. Maybe.
But like in the last episode, he took control. Maybe this time he didn't want to take control. Like he was following Mr. Robot, and then he took control of his body. When he got in taxi,
I don't know. Honestly, I could be just completely off, because I can't say for certain that like it also doesn't change to Evil Corp when it's Mr. Robot. I don't think I had enough scenes of just Mr. Robot without like Elliot present to like make that deduction. You know what I mean? Like,
I think we're gonna find that part. I think we'll definitely find out in the next episode. And if Elliot was there and was aware, I think we're gonna find his. I think we're gonna know that in the next episode.
Well, yes, I'm gonna be paying attention closely to his face. But like maybe they don't reveal that to us, because like maybe we're gonna think that like they're all doing this behind his back and everything is like happening, and like he doesn't know it's happening, but like suddenly their plan doesn't work because actually Elliot knew, and so like he was doing something against them. You know, I really didn't think they could confuse me more after this season 2. Like I think sure, like maybe a couple of questions. I didn't think like I'm gonna have to reevaluate everything now. I also found it interesting when like Elliot kissed Angela and she kind of pulled back, that he said like, you know, did that hurt? Yeah, it hurt a lot first. Oh, painful, because like Elliot is not the type of person to like, let's say, show emotions or like say something like that, but like he was hurt by it, but also he said like that he understands. That's because Angela doesn't love the people that love her. She loves people that don't love her, which is very sad. And again, like, let's say a look into Angela's character, that it's kind of, they call it self-hatred. I don't know, maybe that's too strong of a word, but like
but I also appreciate that she didn't, at the same time, she didn't kiss him. Because
well,
like
if we're gonna betray him now.
Exactly. The second after, she did exactly the opposite of what he asked of her. To take care of his body when he's not.
Didn't she say to Mr. Robot, like, I told you, I'm not gonna speak to you. I told you before. When did you tell him?
Exactly.
When did you tell
him? So like that already happened.
I mean,
maybe
yes,
he
but
was
like,
awake.
but like they were talking on a bus. I don't know if she told him that while they were in that room. I don't know what she means by that.
Yeah, I thought maybe because like he was unconscious for
I don't
30-something hours.
Yeah, but I don't think they spoke, because like when it was Mr. Robot, when she woke up and he said, it's me or whatever, and she's like, come closer or something, and she like realized that it's not Elliot, that it's him, and he was like, you know, how could you tell, and everything. It seemed like, let's say, a first conversation between Mr. Robot and Angela. Like, it doesn't have to be, but just like because he said like, how can you tell, or something like that, and she said like, your eyes. It sounded like it could be a first conversation.
Yeah, honestly, very confused. Thank you so much for confusing me more. This episode brought what?
My mind is just still on the like parallel universe theory, and I was thinking like, how could Whiterose possibly convince her? But like, and I thought, remember the girl that was asking her questions that looked like her with a ponytail?
Wouldn't she recognize
Yeah,
herself?
but like
Come on.
I thought that for a second. I was like, she would recognize herself when she was a child.
Literally.
But I thought for a second, imagine.
I just think that was a
No, that would be
game, mind game.
that would be too far fetched. Imagine just fucking snatching someone from a parallel universe.
Yeah. I mean, ridiculous.
No, that would be too much. Again, I still think it's gonna be somewhat based in reality. But just like what they're giving us right now seems like very much out of touch, like seems very much sci-fi. I think like the revelation is gonna be something that's more believable. But I can't figure it out.
I can't think anything
I can't figure it out.
I really can't think anything believable. So like I'm gonna just have to wait and see what they're gonna give me. Because when the world parallel universe is mentioned, and like if it's gonna happen, then I can't, you know what I mean? Like
again, I don't know why we would go there, considering what has always been the point of the show. And so, like, I don't know why we will go down this road. You know what I mean?
Very confused, honestly. Okay, guys.
We'll just have to wait and see. That's
have
all
nothing
we can
more
do.
to tell you about this.
Thank you so much for watching.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.